afternoon, Gemini. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we're doing that timeless month ahead reading update for you. So what that means for you, Gemini, at the time of viewing this video, something should resonate for you, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. So what I'd like you to do is use your intuition, Gemini. Really focus and meditate only on that actually resonates with you. Anything else, just leave it for another Gemini who's watching the general reading as well. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to pull a Celtic cross out here for you for the month ahead using the Light Seers tarot deck. And then we will pull 4 cards from the Muse tarot deck and clarify each week in the month ahead, clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite tarot deck. And stay tuned because I'm also pulling 1 oracle card from the Shaman Dreams Oracle deck and 1 card from the Moonology deck to finish up. So let's get started and see what's in the month ahead for you. All right, Gemini, starting in, and the objective of this Celtic cross is the 7 of Wands. Your challenge is the Hierophant. Recent past, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Your conscious wants and desires is the Strength card. Subconscious wants and desires, Temperance. And you're progressing forward in the month ahead is the Death and Rebirth card. Now, how you see yourself, Gemini, is the 8 of Swords. How others are viewing you the month ahead is the Queen of Pentacles. And your hopes, fears, and dreams card is the 6 of Wands. And your final outcome, Gemini, is the 9 of Swords. Oh my. All right. Let's delve into this cross and see what's coming up for you in the month ahead, Gemini. All right. Here we go. Starting with, as I said, the main objective, the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands, it's all about everybody's got their opinions, and you are going to stand your ground. You're going to stand firm with your own opinion. And here you are. You're in that kind of Zen meditative state, your head turned away saying, nope, I'm good. I got this covered. I have my own opinion. I'm sticking with my own opinion here. Now, the obstacle challenge to this is the Hierophant. So there is maybe, the Hierophant is all about that conservative, traditional, ceremonial views, maybe institutionalized organization, a higher authorities' opinions and ideals. That is actually the challenge for you coming against you. So maybe your opinion is alternative to more traditional conservative views at the moment, and that's causing you some conflict or chaos, or vice versa. Maybe your views are causing conflict and chaos. We'll find out more as we delve into your cross here. But yeah, the traditional views is the obstacle against you standing firm, standing your ground in your own opinions. Okay. Now, the recent past, Gemini. 10 of Pentacles. That's the recent past. Okay. I mean, where can you go from there? This is the ultimate card of success. I mean, I'm sitting here stuttering. It's successful here for you, Gemini. Happy home, happy work, everything going good. Awesome. Everything successful happening there for you. Now, consciously, your wants and desires. Gemini, Strength card. Strength card is all about, having that passive strength, the courage, the bravery. And as you notice, I mean, it's kind of a Gemini type of card coming out here because there's 2 sides to this card. You can see bringing out that inner strength, that lion, that bravery, that strength, that courage, pulling that lion so you can really roar. That's your conscious want and desire. You're like, I'm going to be brave. I can do this. And you're talking yourself up and building up that lion within you, building up that strength, right? That's your conscious want and desire. Now, Gemini, subconsciously, when you go to sleep at night and you get into that theta, beta wave dreaming state in your mind, subconscious starts working on the actual wants and desires and relaying that information to the universe. Here it is. Temperance, patience, moderation. This temperance is all about, balancing out. And with this deck, you can see it's actually balancing out the light versus the shadows. So subconsciously, I mean, we all have light and shadow. You can't enjoy the light if there's no shadow. You wouldn't recognize it, and vice versa. So subconsciously, you really are dealing with some light and shadow issues in your own life, Gemini, right now. Uh, Deeper, things are trying to find balance and harmony between them. Because you can't just say, go from one extreme to the other and say, no more light or no more darkness. Because if there's no more darkness, you're not going to appreciate it, the light. It's just there. You have to find and moderate the balance. So subconsciously, your subconscious mind is working and desiring this balance between the light and dark. And that includes, not feeling guilty about the shadows, recognizing and finding great gratefulness and blessings, or finding forgiveness for others or yourself even, to move forward and move on. This is all going on. It's a repair work thing happening in your subconscious, Gemini. And that's what's happening in the month ahead here. Now, moving and progressing forward. Yeah, I know, scary. Death. Oh no, but it's also known as rebirth. And that's what it is. There's a lot of scorpionic energy here. It comes through wide and clear. This is a whole new, brand new beginning. Look at that. Look at that light in there. It's all about rebirth. Yeah, it is about just releasing the past and beginning anew. You got to just, completely let go. You got, put that past issues to death is what it is. Put it behind you. Let it die, let it go, and moving forward. And that is exactly what's happening. You're going through this whole death, birth, recycle this upcoming month. And yeah, while it may seem painful, like I said, I often compare the death rebirth cycle to the stages of a caterpillar going within its cocoon, and it can be painful. It can be suffering, and its transformation is occurring, and then it breaks out of that cocoon, and it's a glorious butterfly who flies higher than ever before. So that's the metamorphosis transformation you are undergoing in the month ahead, Gemini. All right, so now hold on. I also have the staff here, and in the Celtic staff, how you see yourself in the month ahead, Gemini, is the Eight of Swords. Now, this is kind of a self entanglement. You're tying yourself in knots and refusing to move, to do anything. And some of it is you're tying yourself up in knots because you don't want to get hurt. You don't want to cut and hurt yourself. And two, you don't want to hurt others. And it's all about communications, understandings, and truth. And you're worried there will be misunderstandings. And that misunderstandings, unclear communication is going to result in either you or others getting hurt. So instead of speaking out, moving forward, progressing forward, and you blindfolded yourself, tied yourself in knots, and you're refusing to, move. You're just like, I'm just going to stand here. I'm not going to do anything. That's how you're seeing yourself. Now, how others are seeing you, Gemini, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, everyone else is looking at you going, oh my gosh, Gemini's got it all. Now, disregard the gender. Tarot is gender neutral, but the Queen of Pentacles, she's extremely savvy. She's financially savvy. She knows how to budget. She knows how to run a kingdom. Whether the king is around or not, she's taking care of the kingdom. She is nurturing. She's loyal, dependable, stable. You can always count on her to take care of the kingdom, whether it's everything around it, friends, family, work. She's just the most dependable, loyal person around. She's wise. She's experienced, because she's considered the apprentice to the Empress. So next leveling up is the Empress quality. But she's got the wisdom. She's got the maturity, the experience to handle it all. And she makes sure she handles it all because she's very nurturing. She's got that ability to want to make sure everybody in her surroundings is taken care of, that their wants, their needs, and she just feels this need. She's got to make sure everyone is happy. Yeah, Gemini, that's how everyone else sees you. Now, your hopes, fears, and dreams, interestingly, is this is the Six of Wands. This is the one where acknowledgement, recognition for all that you do and done. This is feeling like a celebrity in the spotlight and everybody cheering and celebrating how freaking wonderful you are, Gemini. And this is in your hopes, understandable, dreams, yeah, and fears. Oh my goodness, Gemini, why are you fearing this? Intuitively, I kind of know you don't want that recognition, acknowledgement, because every time you get that recognition, acknowledgement, it seems like you get more work or you take on more because you have to compete with yourself more. Once you're recognized, all of a sudden you're like, oh man, I got to do more. I got to do more. I got to do more. I got to do better than that. I got to do even better. How am I going to get recognized and acknowledged for in the future if I don't beat what I've just done? And you just add to yourself. And that's what you're fearing, isn't it? Yeah. Now, Gemini, final outcome for the month ahead, Nine of Swords. Yeah. I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry, Gemini, but I mean, when I seen this card pulled for the final outcome when I was doing it, I was like, oh my, oh, you're really over analyzing, over critical. You're going to be, having nightmares, keeping yourself awake at night. You're caught up in all your thoughts in your head and everything. The final outcome, and I was like, how am I going to make this into, how is this, going to be received by you? But Gemini, right here, your hopes, fears, and dreams. That's what you're doing. Yeah, the end of the month. You're still got, you know what? You really are going to be recognized. That's where the hopes and dreams, it is. You're going to be recognized coming into the end of the month. And you know it. You're up for that recognition, that reward, that acknowledgement, but at the same time you're fearing it so terribly. So the advice for you the upcoming month, Gemini, get out of your head. Stop it. Stop. I know it's easier to say than that, but you need to stop overanalyzing, being overcritical, because everything works out in the end. And I will, I am guaranteeing we're going to pull this out with the other readings as well and really pull this together to give you that recognition, give you that, that transformation. This is what's coming forward. You're transforming yourself. You need to let the old you go. Don't focus on the past. Don't focus on, I need to do even better because I did this in the past. No, leave the past behind, Gemini. Definitely. Find that balance, find that moderation in your life. Stop trying to push yourself so hard, push yourself so much further that you're just overwhelming yourself and giving yourself nightmares, for goodness sakes. All right, let's move this aside now, Gemini, because as I promised, I was going to pull 4 cards, and I'm going to use the Muse Tarot deck there. Pull 4 cards for each week in the month ahead, and then we will pull clarifiers from the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, 3 cards for each of those 4 cards from the Muse Tarot deck to tweak out more details. And let's see if we can make even more sense of your month ahead here. All right, Gemini. So we're going to pull 4 cards for each week of the month ahead. And the first week is the Emperor. I'm sorry, I got my deck upside down. We have the Emperor first week. The second week, we have the Moon card. The third week, we have the Knight of Materials. And the fourth and final week is the Three of Inspiration. All righty. I'm going to set this deck aside now, and let's focus in on these 4 weeks ahead of you. All right, the first week, Gemini, Emperor. Now, the Emperor is all about being the boss. You got that entrepreneur spirit in you. You're able to take on, make decisions. You're really, you've gotten the wisdom. You stepped up. You leveled up. You got wisdom, experience, skills, sets. Basically, all the 4 kings of the major or minor arcana are embodied into you, into this Emperor status. Now, once again, get rid of the gender. This is definitely you in this first week. You're coming in. And if you remember from that Celtic cross, you had recent past successes, everything. You're coming in. You are the emperor. You got it all going on. You're able to just make decisions quick and fast. And you're able to pull upon all your wisdom, experience, expertise to do so. So you're coming in first week, emperor status. Now, the second week, you have the moon card. Now, the second week's all about the light of the moon revealing hidden truths. And these may be within you. You needing to climb up out of this darkness that you keep pulling yourself, keeps pulling you back, that shadow nature and stuff. The moon is pulling you up by the light of the moon from that deep darkness and recognizing the path before you. You don't want to stay stagnant, stay drowning in your emotions and feelings about something. You need to discover that path, your own personal path, and be enlightened and crawl up out of the emotions and start that journey progressively forward. And it may be a whole new journey, but you're going to step up. Now, avoid distractions of others. Others will have a tendency to want to distract you. And once again, you'll notice that it's not black or white. There's light, there's darkness, there's shadow, there's light. But you got to pull yourself. And second week is all going to be about finding that balance, discovering that light within you that's also going to light that path forward. Some of those, like I said, the moon will light up hidden truths. There may be gossip. There may be rumors abounding around, but you need to ignore the distractions and focus on the path forward is what it's going on about for the second week. And we'll clarify those more deeper. Now, third week, Gemini. Third week, you have the Knight of Materials. Now, the Knight of Materials is a very slow, steady, progressive Knight of action. Now, he brings in this offer of something physical coming to you within the 3D realm. It's slow, it's steady, progressive, but it is an actual physical offer coming at you. It could be a new investment, a new job promotion. It could be a new home, new car, something physically coming and being offered to you. But it is, bear with me, it's in week 3, but it is very slow, it's steady. And you may think, oh, it's not going to happen, something stalled out. No, it's coming in on this Knight of Materials. Just making, there's so much caution, so much surefootedness, there's so much planning and building and designing. It's almost like, oh, we're taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of progression, because the Knight of Materials is constantly, okay, 2 steps. Now, let me just double check that last step. Okay, and then now 2 more steps. You see what I'm saying? Okay, Gemini, so third week is going to seem kind of slow, like everything just kind of stalled out on you. All right, now fourth week, Gemini, 3 of inspiration. 3 of inspiration. There may be 4th week of the month ahead for you. There could be travel plans in play here, or expansion and growth. Now, the 3 of inspiration also is about, it can be kind of a waiting card, excuse me. This is, I know in the Radiant Rider Tarot deck is about waiting for your ship to come in, because you're ready to leave the shore. So you're at the edge, the precipice of something, and you're waiting for your ship to come in so you can leave the shore behind, and begin, on a different horizon. You're seeking to expand, seek yourself, and you're needing at the end of the month. I don't think the ship has come in. You're waiting. It's coming. It is actually coming, but it's not going to come in. You're just waiting at the end of the month. But you could have travel plans coming into play too, Gemini, regarding a ship coming in and traveling forward, or making plans to travel by the end of this month upcoming. So we'll clarify how all of these are. There may be alternative meanings. Obviously, different Geminis are here watching. We'll see what we can pull out that actually resonates with you, Gemini. So here's the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. We're going to clarify this first week for Gemini, the Emperor card in play, the first week of the month ahead. 3 cards to clarify, please. Alrighty, here we go. Gemini, starting out here, yeah, there's a whole new beginning, opportunity, possibility, divine cycle starting for you. So you are getting ready. The first week of the month ahead, going to begin this whole new journey, this new cycle regarding possibly a new opportunity, possibility that has been proffered to you. As look at their justice, yeah, it's going to be equal, fair, balanced. Offer, opportunity coming towards you, and yeah, there's that Eight of Swords. You are emperor, though. You know, you're the emperor, so you're taking this, you're handling this like a boss, though. And this is telling me that the Emperor card is that, you know, while this opportunity that you're interested in, it's fair, it's equitable, balanced, it's supposed to be coming to you. It is a little bit thought out. Things are, you know, kind of tangled up. Maybe even for yourself, things have gotten tangled up, whatnot. But you are handling the delay like a boss, the emperor status. Okay, you are handling the delay. You're understanding. You're making decisions based on the fact of, okay, yeah, life happens, shit happens, but you're handling it like a boss in the first week. Now, clarify that second week for you, Gemini, that moon card. Let's give a quick shuffle here. I feel the need. So the moon card, 3 cards clarify, 1, 2, and 3. Gemini. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there's that cup. You know, second week is divine bringing that cup to you. You are kind of ignoring that cup coming in this card because, well, you got a lot on your plate already. There's that caution to be in the King of Pentacles aspect there, being, you know, just, you know, with wisdom, maturity, you're just trying to be cautious, not necessarily want to, you know, overload yourself with another cup when you're so focused on these other cups at the moment that you're dealing with. But there's that Queen of Cups coming into play as well. Now, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, you have a lot of that earthly qualities from either Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Queen of Cups got that watery, emotional, feeling, intuitiveness of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So Gemini, you got a lot of this coming in. It could be things within your own natal chart characteristics, but you have this moon card in play here, like I said, and this is when you're actually needing to find balance and harmony, ignore the distractions about rumor and gossip and stuff, and leaving the past behind, leave the deep wells of emotion and climb up and follow your path, you know, right through, you know. Don't get distracted by everything's got to be black and white. Just realize that they both need to be, you know. So what the process here is to move between the pillars and begin that path's journey. And that would be accepting this little cup that's being offered to you because it's a new cup. So in doing so, we're moving into the third week here for you, Gemini. And 3 cards. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. All right. So third week, Knight of Materials. Like I said, third week, things are going really slow, steady, progressive. Sometimes you're thinking it's stalled out, but it's definitely moving and progressing forward. This new opportunity offer coming toward you. Happy days. Oops, let me cover that up. Happy days right there. Sunshine, joy, happy. And this is the card that is the only card in the major arcana that when you pull it, whatever you were asking is a definite yes. Okay, success, joy, happiness, new beginnings. It is a whole new birth of a new cycle beginning for you. And it is a joyous, happy, successful one at that. Look at that. The strength coming in. Bravery, courage, strength coming towards you, as well as the brand new Ace of Cups. Now, remember that 4 cups there, that divine offering? Well, look at that. Overflowing cup of love, compassion. It's overflowing. This is success and always coming through the steady progression. Week 3. Looking really good and happy. Things are turning around for you, Gemini. Week 4, we have, like I said, the 3 of inspiration, the the travel card on the horizon, or expanding your horizons, at the precipice, waiting for the ship to come in, either to hop on that new ship and travel to new lands. But basically, let's get clarifier for you here. Last week in the month ahead for Gemini. Here we go. We do. There's the 2 of Wands. Look at you. The end of the week, you're mapping. Look at that globe on you. You're mapping out a plan, projecting your future plans and your goals and where you want to go and what you want to do. Everything's mapping and planning come the end of the month. There's a Hierophant there. Now, the Hierophant is, like I said, kind of a traditional conservative individual, or, regarding institutional, organizational, but conservative traditional views of how things should be done, procedurals, come to mind here as well. So you're mapping, planning, taking care of goals. It could also be an individual that maybe you respect and you seek them out as a mentor or coach to help you map and plan out projected future for you as well. Now, you do have the 7 of Swords here in play too. Strategy coming into play here at the end of the month. Now, you are strategizing. Obviously, you're planning and stuff. You're not sharing everything, and you sometimes when you're plotting out and projecting for your future, you don't necessarily want to share everything with everybody. So there is some communication. You're clearly being concise and understood and sharing the truths and facts of the matter with others. But at the same time, there is a lot more here that you are holding really close to your chest, Gemini. It's like, well, no need to share this. But at the same time, it is to protect your own emotions and feelings, protect your heart, maybe protect your passion for something. Whatever this opportunity possibility is, you are really passionate and you don't want them to know how badly you want that. You know what I mean? So there is that possibility, that alternative as well. But that is the last week, the final week of the month ahead. So it is, what I'm seeing here is you may not, the offers, being offered come through, but I'm not seeing it come into fruition in this upcoming month. So have your patience here, Gemini. It is happening. Just have your patience, though. It may not show complete fruition, but you've been advised, and you're waiting on that precipice for that ship to come in, that new opportunity to actually arrive, and you can hop on board, sort of thing. So it is a good month overall. It is a continuing month is what I'm seeing, and I don't know why I'm shuffling these cards. If this is resonating with you at all, Gemini, tap on that like button down below. Let me know, as well as if you care to share what exactly is resonating, what's happening, and what you expect to happen or want to happen in the month ahead. Share in the comments. I would love to read your comments as well as respond to them. Now, I have this newer deck, the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck here. I'm going to pull 1 card for the month ahead for you and read from the guidebook as well, and see if we can help pull both of these readings all together, blend it together. Nice, neat little present package for you to meditate and focus on. All right, so your Shaman Dream Oracle card, Spirit of the River, movement toward adventure. Look at that, Gemini. All right, let me pull up this guidebook here. Now, what I'd like you to do, Gemini, with this Shaman Dream card is really focus on that image as I'm reading to you. And that way, you each individually could use your intuition to meditate upon what actually resonates, what jumps out from the image when the words are being read to you. So now the Spirit of the River is all about movement toward adventure, addiction to problems, and allowing and trusting the current. All right, Gemini, let's dive in. The Spirit of the River invites you to step into the flow, Gemini, to stop swimming against or avoiding that current. Allow the waters to carry you downstream, Gemini, away from the eddies and the whirlpools. It's time to heed the call of a new adventure just waiting for you, Gemini. Stop working on the problem for a while. The issue is not what it seems. It is your addiction to fixing what has gone bad that is consuming so much of your time, Gemini. Work to create a greater good, and the bad will resolve itself on its own, Gemini. There is nothing that you can accomplish with more efforting, as the situations in your life right now are subject to forces beyond your control. Recognize this, step back, and just trust the flow, Gemini. There is no loss of face or lack of honor or integrity in doing so. It is simply the way things are at this moment. So when this card appears, Gemini, it is time to say yes to the next leg of your journey. Your life is like a river, inevitably and inexorably flowing to the sea, which is your divine destination. Now, be fearless and release yourself to the rushing water in the middle of the stream. When whatever it is you are holding on to, Gemini, the feelings, the thoughts, the beliefs about how things are or how they should or could be, can be fixed easily with the power of the spirit of the river. Simply let go, Gemini, and enjoy the thrill of the ride. All will be well. Well, that was pretty good at connecting to the readings, I think, Gemini. I hope it did resonate with you as well. Let me go ahead and grab you a Moonology card as well. The Moonology card does have alternative meanings, so if nothing has resonated so far, something certainly will with the Moonology card. Now, also, Gemini, if you're new to my channel here, go ahead. While I'm getting you a Moonology card, tap on that subscription tab down below. That way YouTube will notify you next time I upload another video. Tongue-tied there. And you won't miss out on any of them, of course. All right, Gemini, one Moonology card for you. The month ahead is you're very close to achieving your goal. It's the Gibbous Moon. All right, let me pull this up out of the guidebook here. Gibbous Moon. All righty. And it's got to be in the front. There it is. All righty. Whoops, went past it again. Here we go, Gemini, the Gibbous Moon. The word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? Well, Gemini, pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want, though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you, Gemini. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you, though. It's just to let you know